Hello YouTube, and today I wanted to go over my deck that I built for Hearthstone, of course. I call it Beast Hunter Beast, and I kind of came up with the idea directly inspired from some decks online, as well as, there's a very limited amount of cards that are in the whole entire standard set, so this is a standard deck. The first thing I wanted to go over was Peasant. Peasant is very strategic. You can go ahead and you can combo them up with Doggy Biscuit, I believe it is. And you can have an unstoppable drawing force. So, not necessarily unstoppable. You'd probably be better if you had stealth or something like that. So, but Peasant, a 4/4 Peasant, would definitely, of course, be something to reckon with, as well as being able to draw your extra card. Sir Finley is actually comboed with the 4-drop. I forget his name. We'll get to him in a minute, but it allows you to swap the hand of with the bottom of your deck. This is good for card cycles, as well as being able to get those colossals that the specific card that's in the 4-drop will be able to do that. Tracking will be able to get you a Sir Finley or the 4-drop that allows you to do the colossals. If you're trying to go for that type of strategic play, it also allows you to get your beasts that are pretty heavy in the top tier line, hopefully out, or whatever kind of strategic card that you need. Doggy Biscuit is just pretty standard. It gives 2 +2 +3, and as far as trading goes, giving your friendly minions rush. Most of the cards in the deck have rush anyway, that need rush, so this is kind of redundant, but it's a little bit of trade bait to be able to get another card that you need. Dun Baldar Bunker allows you to get these secrets out. These secrets are for control. I only have 5 secrets in the deck. Explosive Trap, Freezing Trap, and Ice Trap. So actually I could probably narrow this down to probably having 1 of these in the deck possibly, and replacing with something else. So this deck is not really fine-tuned, which I could possibly add another Ice Trap or another Selective Breeder. So it's very customizable to be able to do this, just depending on your style and what's running better for you, and the way that you're pulling and stuff like that. But the Selective Breeder is definitely a cool little card that allows you to discover a beast in your deck. Harpoon Gun, another nice little thing right here. If you have Sir Finley, or not Sir Finley, but the Ambassador, the 4-drop that I was talking about, Ambassador Failing, put 3 colossal minions at the bottom of your deck. You can go ahead and have a beast that you can dredge and pull for your next turn. And then also we have the standard revive pets that were purely playing beasts with a couple of, here or there's. So you have enough beasts in your deck to be able to justify having a revive pet. Asheron Saber is just pretty standard. Death Rattle, Rush. The Sunken Saber allows you to, on a Death Rattle, I believe, summon a minion from a minion or a beast. I think it's a beast from your deck. Stormpike Battle Ram is just pretty standard. Pretty cool to be able to throw them out there, commit not suicide, I guess, a rush. You can commit your rush to destroy a minion basically that has a 4 armor or less, and maybe with a Doggy Biscuit you might be able to go ahead and pump them up for a little bit, get a 6 armor or less, or just go ahead and kill them off to be able to do a 2 less cost beast. Overlord Runthak is just pretty standard. It's kind of cool in this deck and in most of my decks. He's a little out of place, but to give +1/1 to all minions in your hand, especially if you're playing with some of these heavier hitters. Pet Collector could probably be replaced, which I'm thinking about replacing, and you're going to be able to get these 4 drops, of course, out of the thing. Now, one of the things about Pet Collector is there's certain things that it says summon a beast from your deck that cost 5 or less. So one of the things is that the not death rattles but the battle cries when you summon a beast from your deck do not actually come into effect, the battle cries. So that's something to worry about if you're playing Pet Collector. You're not going to be able to get the battle cry beasts. So Hydrolodon is just pretty much a nice little beast to be able to basically have the heads be able to rush. I used to have a 6-drop spell to be able to create rats, that you could create 7 rats and if your hand was full, but I took it out of here. I just didn't feel like it was in the spirit of the deck, even though there are beasts as well. But the rats just once you use like a Sir Finley or something like that with the rats and you mix them back into your deck, the rats do not keep their +4/4 on there. It goes away. So Mountain Bear is just like kind of standard, I think, throughout most of the decks that are playing Beast Hunter Beast or a Beast Hunter deck. So Mountain Bear is just one of those things that, especially with the Doggy Biscuit, is a nice taunt creature to have, a nice minion. And last but not least is King Crush Charge. He's just a nice little finisher offer with all the cost reductions for beasts that are out there. King Crush, of course, can go ahead and finish off your opponent if he has 8 or less, or especially with the Doggy Biscuit, be able to combo up at the late game, be able to do that final 10 damage with a Doggy Biscuit. So thanks so much for viewing. I hope you enjoyed. In my next video, I'm going to go ahead and play a few games, see if you like the deck. So hopefully, of course, I explained everything pretty well. Overall, I've invested approximately $160 approximately. I believe it was $160 to be able to get all of the cards that I needed for this deck. I'm going to go ahead and go real fast and tell you what I purchased. I purchased a Welcome Back bundle and a if we can ever scroll down here, a Tavern Special. So I purchased a Tavern Special as well. And I used my free cards from, or my free points for being able to purchase about 20 other Sunken City packs, I guess. So, and then as well as you saw in the video, I purchased what was it, Fractured Alterac and United Stormwind. So those were the big ones that I ended up purchasing, and I didn't need all of those cards, of course, to be able to do that. But the Sunken City has a lot of good cards that are in there for the Beast Hunter and stuff like that deck. So that's just something to consider if you're looking to play this type of deck and you're looking to get into it. Like I said, thanks so much for viewing. Hope you enjoyed. And I'll be playing some games in my next video. Peace.